Greetings, everyone, and welcome to another edition of the Arlington Weekly News. This is our Christmas edition for 2011. I'm Craig Nolan. Thanks for joining us.
And I'm Daniel Pineda.
Rich Masabny.
And pretty good show, we think, here for our Christmas show for 2011. Another year has rolled by.
Our last
News
show.
and Community Bulletin Board, CBB, Rich's Reviews.
And our seniors' stories.
And our news for seniors. And Rich is here doing double duty again tonight.
Yeah.
I'm talking to Chef Marty, and I understand he has some goodies.
Yes.
Little treats for us.
Yes.
Excellent. All right, that's all coming your way in this edition of the Arlington Weekly News. But before we begin, here's a reminder from my partner over
That's
here.
right, Craig. Arlington Weekly News is available at www.youtube.com/Arlington Weekly News and then the number 1.
All right, thanks, Daniel. Here we go with the first of our news items. Well, Arlington police are seeking the public's help in identifying a man who robbed an Arlington bank last week. The suspect entered the Presidential Bank in the 1700 block of North Moore Street in Roslyn at about 1:55 p.m. on Friday, December 9. The suspect is described as a male in his mid-20s, white or Hispanic, about 5'5" to 5'6" in height, with a thin build. During the robbery, he wore a black hooded sweatshirt with red and white lettering, tan pants, and light-colored shoes. Anyone who has any information about either the robbery or the suspect is asked to call 703-558-2222. And the Arlington Police hope you can give them some help with identifying the suspect in this robbery. Daniel.
And Mary Hugh Hines will be the Arlington County Board Chair for 2012. The board will announce their intention to elect her at their organizational meeting next month. Ms. Hines has been an Arlington resident for more than 30 years. She has served on the Arlington County Board and the Arlington School Board. In related news, the County Board named J. Walter Tejada Vice Chair for 2012. Mr. Tejada has previously served on the board as a member, chairman, and vice chair.
All right, Daniel, congratulations to Mary Hines. Well, the Arlington County Board will hold its traditional New Year's Day organizational meeting on Monday, January 2nd, 2012. In addition to electing Mary Hines to chair and Walter Tejada to be the vice chair of the board, members will outline their priorities for the coming year. The public is invited to attend this meeting. The event will be held in the county building at 2100 Clarendon Boulevard, room 307. And the meeting starts at 11 in the morning, and you're invited to attend. They hope you can make it. Daniel.
And yes, correct. Arlington County courts will be closed on December the 23rd and 30th. Arlington County administrative offices, public libraries, courts, schools, and nature centers will be closed on Monday, that's December the 26th, and Monday, January the 2nd. For more information, you can visit the county's website for more information. Craig.
All right, some news now for McKinley, from McKinley Honor Choir. The Treble Clef Singers, McKinley's elementary school honors choir, performed at Vice President Joe Biden's residence on Sunday, December 11th. The McKinley Honors Choir was one of 2 groups to perform at the holiday reception honoring military personnel and their families. The students received a memorable Christmas tree ornament as a thank you. So good job, McKinley choral singers.
Yeah, congratulations.
That's good stuff there. All right, Daniel.
And the National Board for Professional Teaching Standards has announced that 12 Arlington Public School teachers have earned National Board certifications. For details, visit the Arlington Public Schools website. That's at apsva.us.
All right, Daniel, some information now on the Dr. Martin Luther King Contest winners. The winners of the 2012 Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Essay Contest have been announced by Arlington Public Schools. The literary and visual arts winners will be acknowledged at the county's 43rd annual tribute to Dr. King. That will take place coming up shortly. The students will be held, that will be held on Sunday, January 15th from 7 to 9 p.m. at Washington Lee High School. The Arlington School Board will also honor the essay students on January 19th. You can get more information by visiting their website, apsva.us, for the full list of winners. And congratulations to those winners. Daniel.
Woodlawn High School grad Cutter Horiena has his film short, Fishing Without Nets, selected for the Sundance Film Festival. He wrote, directed, produced, and edited this 17-minute fictional movie about Somali pirates, told the perspective of the pirates. He filmed it in Kenya, East Africa, using amateur Somali actors. Horiena has also assistance from fellow Woodlawn grad and producing partner Rachel Swan.
All right, good job, Cutter. All right, coming up on this edition of the Arlington Weekly News on Saturday, Casey Noriega, a 2000 graduate of Wakefield High School, was killed in a single vehicle crash in Fairfax County. Noriega, 29, was a mother of a 7-year-old son. Our hearts go out to her son and their family. Up next is our CBB items. And on this list this week, now on to CBB, library events. On Tuesday, December 20th, there'll be a blood drive at Westover Branch Library from 2 to 7 p.m. Blood supplies are always low during the holidays. You can help by donating blood at the Red Cross Blood Drive. Please call 1-800-RED-CROSS for an appointment. And drop-ins are also welcome, but there might be a short wait for that. On the same day, the movie A Christmas Carol will be screened at Shirlington Branch Library. This 1938 version of the Dickens holiday classic stars Reginald Owen and will run from 6:30 till about 8 p.m. And then on Wednesday, December 21st, the Red Cross Blood Drive will continue at Westover, but will be held in the morning from 10 a.m. to 4 p.m. Still at Westover, the film Chocolat plays at 6:30 p.m. starring luminary actors Juliette Binoche, Judi Dench, Alfred Molina. This movie is about a woman and her daughter who open a chocolate shop in a small French village. Daniel.
And on Sunday, December the 25th and Monday, December the 26th, libraries will be closed for the Christmas holidays. For more information on Arlington Public Library events, visit library.arlingtonva.us.
Johnny Depp, that's who I was thinking of. He's also in that film, Chocolat. All right, a number of winter school concerts are coming up. Swanson's winter concert and Tuckahoe's 5th grade choral and instrumental concert will be held December 16. Both concerts will start at about 7 p.m. Woodlawn High will have a theater performance at 7:30 p.m. on the 16th. The performance will be repeated again at 7:30, December 17th. And then on December 19th, Kenmore's Band's winter concert will run from 7 to about 8:30 p.m. On December 22nd, Abingdon's winter concert and sing-along will start at 1:15 in the afternoon. For more information on Arlington Public School events, visit their website at apsva.us. Volunteering information now. Daniel.
That's right, Craig. The Reading Connection TRC is looking for volunteer gift wrappers. Volunteers can wrap purchases in return for donations at local book and toy stores. The money will help support TRC's literacy programs for children and families in crisis. The gift wrap for literacy locations where you can pick up shifts are Child's Play in Arlington and the Barnes & Noble bookstores in Clarendon, Seven Corners, and Springfield. To sign up, visit signupschedule.com/TRC gift wrap. Volunteers under 16 must be accompanied by an adult. Call 202-277-3848 for more information.
All right, Daniel, more from our Christmas CBB. All right, and other volunteering operations and information. All right, the Opera Guild of Northern Virginia needs volunteers to coordinate the collection and distribution of musical instruments. The Guild has a proven record in placing instruments with deserving schools and student musicians. The instruments range from pianos to piccolos, take two, piccolos. They will be donated to deserving students and schools. Volunteer activities include seeking donations to cover new music student fees and arranging for pickup and delivery of the instruments themselves. For more information, I'll get through this one yet, 703-536-7557. And Daniel and I will be back with news for seniors right after we hear from Rich Masabny and his reviews.
Thank you,
Rich.
baby. Thank you. just last week, you know these Metropolitan Opera simulcasts, live from the stage of the Met. You could see it here like at the Regal Theater in Boston. They did Faust, and just nice. What I like about it is you go backstage. If you're at the Met, you don't get that. But here you go backstage, they talk to the artists. It's terrific, terrific. You want to know more? Call 1-800-MET-OPERA or metopera.org. I mean, I'm telling you, it's worth it. There's a great little group, National Chamber Ensemble, that every couple of 3 months or so, they do a concert at the Spectrum in Roslyn. They just did a holiday season with the NCE, and Nancy Peary Marriott was soprano, and she was along there with Leo Shasansky. That's his group, and he had a bunch of people. It was really wonderful. You want to know something about them? All right, look them up under nationalchamberensemble.org. It's on the screen. Really terrific. Woolly Mammoth Theater downtown has the Second City group. You know this improvisational group out of Chicago? It's the best one there is. And they did something called Spoiler Alert. A bunch of, I was taken by that. There was a bunch of different bits they do. They have several actors. Really, really good. It's funny. It knocks you out. That's Spoiler Alert. It'll be there till the end of the year. That's 202-393-3939, or look up woolymammoth.net to find out more about it. The Little Theater of Alexander is presenting a special production of A Christmas Carol, but just through December 18. Too bad it's not running longer. It's that good. Set in 1842 London, this classic has everything you want, plus a great Scrooge, played by Marcus Fisk. The show runs without intermission and has a huge cast. I wish I could mention all the kiddies and the people in it. Really nice. Good direction by Robin Parker and adapted to the LTA stage by Donna Farragut. Don't miss Christmas Classic, A Christmas Carol at LTA, and the phone number there is 703-683-0496, and look them up under the littletheater.com. Keegan Theater's Christmas show is called Scrooge Meets the Ware, or at least it should be, but it's called, if you know what I'm talking about, it's called An Irish Carol, written by Irish playwright Matthew Keenan and directed by Keenan's artistic director, Mark Ray. If you saw Keegan's The Weir, that's what I was referring to, early this season, you'll feel the same comfy way about this one. The modern Scrooge, David, is played by Keegan's regular Kevin Adams. Like Weir, this adaptation is set in an Irish bar on Christmas Eve. A bunch of Keeganites are in the play: David Jordan, Tim Lynch, Susan Ray, Mick Tinder, Joe Towson, Josh Strickland, a lot of people. A good show, no intermission. I love it when there's no intermission. An Irish Carol plays through December 31. Call 703-892-0202 for information and tickets at the Church Street Theater in the District, near DuPont Circle somewhere. Anyway, the website is KeeganTheater.com. Yeah, they specialize, Keegan Theater, in Irish stuff, and they go to Ireland a lot too, and they do stuff over there. Arena Stage has a very funny fictional play written by Amy Freed about Nero Claudius Caesar, better known as Nero. He wasn't fiddling here, but the play, You Nero, has hilarious references to his atrocities. Would you believe we saw body parts and blood shooting up from a substage real high, about 8 feet high? It was funny, hands and arms. I like that. The plot is that Nero, played by Danny Shealy, wants a favorable play written about him, make him look good. And so he gets the writer, Scribonius, played by Jeff McCarthy, and DC favorite Nancy Robinette plays Nero's mother, Agrippina. The beautiful Poppaea, played by Susan Schumann, plays Nero's girlfriend. Her funny rival is the lovely Fabiolo, played by Casey Maffini, and he is gorgeous. Anyway, there are a lot of others adding to this romp, directed by Nicholas Martin. Catch You Nero by January 1, then it goes, at the Arena Stage and District. For information, call 202-488-3300 or check their website at arenastage.org. And finally, the current one-woman comedy show at the Studio Theater, Bust, written and performed by Lauren Weidman, is not to be missed. It's that good. Bust is an autobiographical play about this gal, Lauren Weidman, her experiences as a volunteer in a California prison for women. Oh, the show is in no way a downer. Instead, it's a laugh riot. Weidman is amazing as she carries on imaginary conversations with people. She'll be on the phone, and then she's supposedly interrupted, and she's talking to this one, and that one says, I'll be right back. And I mean, it's crazy. Does that for an hour and a half, and she's that good. Weidman in this thing also becomes a parole officer, a drug addict, and more. It's just hilarious. I've never seen anything like this. She's done a lot of TV. She was on The Daily Show. Don't miss her, Lauren Weidman, in Busted through December 18 at the Studio Theater. They're at 14th and P Street. Check studiotheater.org, and their phone number is 202-332-3300. So you got some holiday fare, folks. You can enjoy yourselves. Thank you.
All right, good stuff.
That's it.
Thanks, Rich.
Thank you, Rich.
You know what we have here in the audience?
I do, and I was going to make mention of that.
Darlene.
One of my venerable co-anchors, Darlene, is out there. Hi, Darlene.
She doesn't look a
She's
day.
back in the peanut gallery watching the show here. How we doing? We're going to make this one? We're doing okay. All right, thanks for joining us, Darlene, and
Yeah.
you're welcome back anytime.